What's up, y'all? Got a brand new air conditioner we're putting on the bus. That our last one, or our old one, burned up on our trip to Oklahoma on the way back. So we managed to, stay cool, not cold, but it worked out. But here's the new one. Dometic. It's going on top of the bus up there. Old Dometic. I just replaced it with the same one. It's a low profile, 13.5 BTU, about 100 pounds. So stay tuned. I know one thing that I learned in power lines is how to rig up, heavy stuff, or, with ropes and winches. You got to do that every day and think fast sometimes, but I'm gonna lift the AC up. I'm a one-man band right now, so love me some Harbor Freight. Got me a little winch here. Coming up. This thing weighs about 100 pounds, so I think it's all gonna work here. Let's see what happens. All right, we're up in the air, top of the bus. Here we go. I got it suspended on a Harbor Freight winch up there. I'm gonna lay it up on the roof and swap them out and then bring the old one back down. Got about a foot to spare. Pretty cool. This is the shroud or vent shield. I'm gonna take it off and then get to the control box and the 4 bolts that hold it together. Gotta love it. It's a pretty good little job, but I'm up for the challenge. The main thing you want to do is shut the breaker off to the AC. There we go. Well, that's what it looks like when you take the cover off. I don't know, you ever seen a screwdriver like this? It's pretty cool. It's a DeWalt little screwdriver, and it runs when you hold it or push the button down and you turn your wrist, it goes both directions. Pretty cool, man. The harder you turn it, it's almost like a throttle on a motorcycle. It goes left and right. The harder you turn, the faster it goes. It's a DeWalt. Pretty cool. I use this thing all the time. Once you take that cover off, there's an air duct that connects to here. You just pull it off. And that's what it looks like there. That's the control box. When I built this bus, this AC used to have one of those knob turn type ACs that turn the switches were up here on the ceiling. What I did is wired in a thermostat here, and it went up through, and that's what that little brown wire is. That's the control. So I bought it like the control box and thermostat. Back when COVID hit, man, it took like 6 months to get this control box because of the COVID, but it works pretty good. It's a 2012 air conditioner, and there's no way to refill these RV air conditioners. So in time, they just go out. It's been a pretty good bit. It's about that time, we work it a lot. So especially this time of year, you can tell it's very humid down here in Florida. And it's going to get worse where it's only May. So, all right, back at it. So I got the control box out. It's just stuck in there. And then this is your ductwork. You got to pull it off too, because it's going to go on the new one. It just sticks to it. But yep, Almost there, almost ready to pull it off. This is the old one here. This used to be white. I actually painted it. It's just a lot easier to paint it than to buy a whole new one. About 3 years old, or 3 years ago I painted it. Here's the new one. But I'm gonna take the shroud off and get ready to take it off of there. All right, we got the old one in the air. I'm about to pull out and get ready to drop it. All right, we're coming down with the old one. See how she does here. Got some wheels down there. It makes it easier to roll. Pretty cool. All right, I gotta adjust the wheels. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna clean up all that dirt around there and get a good seal on it. There's the new one. I'm just gonna slide it over. It's got like pads on the bottom, so it should slide pretty easy over there. But yep, we're getting there. Got her all cleaned up. Getting ready to slide the new AC on there. I'm inside the bus and we got it in here and it's shoot pretty close. I would say it's right there. You got to make sure those holes are clear for the long bolts that you put in there. Here's what they look like. They go in these holes right here. So just got to make sure all the way around that's clear, because that's how it fastens to the roof. Or it just squeezes it together like a sandwich. I cleaned off the old tape and added some new 3M double stick tape to make a tight seal. This is what it looks like when the ductwork is stuck to the bottom of the AC unit. You have to pull down the ductwork and attach it to the cover by snapping it around the plastic. I fastened it together with those 4 long bolts, and you make it real tight to make a good seal. Got the new one on, turned the breaker on. I wanted to try it before we put the cover back on. It's blowing really cold. I'll clean the filter and put it all back together. We're back in business. Got the vent cover installed. All I have to do now is add the air filter and the inside is finished. Got her fastened down to the top and about to put the cover on. And it all works good. We're back in business. Low profile black Dometic installed. I would say, I think the job was fairly easy. Probably the hardest part of this job would be if without a winch, if you have to carry the AC up and down off the roof. But all in all, man, everything went pretty well. Hope this video helps you out on the replacement of your RV AC. Thank you.